this video I show you how to operate the ultrasound scanner Specto from BK Medical. First we need to perform the input of patient ID. For this purpose, just press this button. We fill out these values and press Next. Then we get to the probe selection menu and click on the desired probe. In that case, it's the 20R3. This leads us to the menu item presets. Here we choose what we want to investigate. Anal canal or rectum. We press colorectal and rectal. Then we press 3D button, which is just here. Here we have to make sure that the 3D frames capture the areas that we also want to examine. We can adjust this area manually. For that purpose, we slide our cursor onto a corner of the frame so that it appears yellow. Then we click the cursor and move the frame as we need it. As soon as this is correctly positioned, we click again. In addition, there is a possibility that the markings for the frames are coloring green at the same time. In this case, all the frames can move simultaneously and symmetrically. Please note that an economically sensible placement of these frames guarantees appropriate 3D image of the anatomy. If this 3D frames are now placed correctly, we simply press the 3D acquisition button, which is here, and our recording starts. Now it's time to keep the probe calm and wait. After the recording, a 3D box appears in the picture, and just here below. Here is important to note that this box is always the same size, regardless of whether the examined structure was 1 or 10 cm size. Any measurements, for example, may be carried out and are scaled correctly, and can of course be performed at any time. Each 3D box is automatically saved and appears here below. We can now enjoy the benefits of 3D recording. In order to extend or enter into every particular plane, we move the cursor to the center of the corresponding plane until this symbol appears. Now we click and push the plane forward or backward. By clicking again, we detach ourselves from this function. If we want to create a slant, we move the cursor to the edge of the surface until it turns red. Then we click on it and move the slant as we want it. We can create as many slants as we want. By clicking again, we release from the function again. To rotate the cube, we move the cursor next to the cube so that the following symbol appears. Now click and turn the whole cube as we want it to be. By clicking again, we release the function. To zoom in, we click on this button. Zooming should not be done too quickly, as each individual surface must be recalculated by the scanner again. After the box is created, brightness and contrast can be adjusted. Brightness, just here, and contrast, adjacent to it. In order to be able to better recognize the structures, we have various options at our disposal. 3D display mode. We find it here. It contains B mode, random mode, 4 up, 6 up mode. We start with B mode or cube mode. It shows the standard mode, a 3D cube consisting of many normal B mode frames. The next one is the random mode, and it's a reconstruction based on grayscale calculation. It's only done by the computer. Here you should know that the same gray values are combined into one area. Next mode is 4 up mode. It shows the cube in 3 levels, from above, from the front and from the side. All these levels can be moved freely and independently of each other. For this purpose we go to the level, click on it and push. After that we release by clicking again. Next mode, 6 up mode. It shows the cube in 3 levels along with B mode and random mode. Not only individual planes can be moved, but also the cubes as well. We can save any settings with JPEG image. For this purpose, we simply press Save. And our pictures appears just here below. I hope that with this demonstration you will already be able to operate the first functions. Thank you very much.